Hey everybody, how are you? It's Peter again for MLB Trade Rumors and Discussions. It's Monday, February 3rd, 2020. Keeping this going every single day for the rest of the year, just like I promised you guys. So today I'm on my way to work, right? And I get these comments from Dodger fans and a couple subscribers and a couple dislikes, and I'm like, wow. And some huge comments, how can you say that the Diamondbacks are gonna challenge the Dodgers? Are they scared? Are you crazy? You don't know anything about baseball. You don't know nothing. And all I can do is laugh as I'm reading their comments, because the ego, how naive, the fact these Dodger fans, how arrogant you can be to think that you got this division wrapped up because you won 106 games last year and you just dominated. You dominated the division. So the almighty Dodgers, who got eliminated in the first round, the almighty Dodgers, who haven't won a championship in over 30 years, right? How can you expect the Dodgers to go bow down to the Diamondbacks? How could they be scared of this crappy team, right? It's not like the Diamondbacks won 85 games last year without Bumgarner, without Marte, without Calhoun. It's not like they did a really good job, even though they were rebuilding, right? It's just comical, the fact that the Dodgers are so on their high horse for a team that didn't get out the first round. And then somebody said, well, it's clearly because we needed a big right-handed hitter. That's what we were lacking in the playoffs. You played Scherzer and Strasburg, okay? You needed all the lefties you can get, and you still lost, okay? It's so funny to me how last year the Nationals were easily thought they would be out because Harper left, right? Because when Harper was there, they were on paper, they should have won, and they didn't. Harper left, Nationals got better, right? Because they played as a team. The Diamondbacks are a team. They can beat you. Each player can beat you every day of the week. And the Diamondbacks got a tough player in Bumgarner. So the fact that you guys think that we can't win 8 to 10 more games and something bad can't happen to the Dodgers, like the pitching can't go back. It's not like you lost a good left-handed pitcher who had a 2.5 ERA who was just dominant like Ryu, right? It's not like he left and then you don't have pitchers to step up, right? Because who's going to step up? Is it going to be Urias, who really hasn't started much? Is it going to be Maeda, who his ERA is around 4.4, 4.5? Is it going to be May, who hasn't barely pitched in the major leagues? So is it that impossible for the Dodgers to go backwards? No, it's not. But in the Dodgers heads, it's no. Are you crazy? You clearly don't know baseball. The Dodgers are going to win by a lot. So let's say you do. Who gives a shit? Your payroll is $206 million. So if you win the division by 50 games, but you don't win the championship, you fail. Don't you understand? It doesn't matter. For us Diamondback fans, we have nothing to lose. We're just getting better and better. And play that underdog. You guys are the favorite. There's nothing better than to see a favorite tire, because everything has to go right. You're one injury away from Buehler to see the Dodgers fail. That guy's a really good pitcher, but you're putting all your eggs on this guy because you need pitching going into the playoffs. You better hope the Dodgers get David Price if they get Mookie Betts, because you better hope Price turns back the clock and starts pitching really good, because you're not winning if you don't. You're not winning. And then let me tell you something. If Mookie goes there, now you're going to get your payroll up to what? 220 something? I can't. Look at the money you're spending to win this championship. And you're proud and you act all this way. Who the hell cares? That is why people don't like Dodger fans, right? That is why. Take a lesson from the Yankees. The Yankees are starting to, they get all their young players and they're starting to play really well. And then they'll get one or two players. That's why they're getting better and better. And the Dodgers are going to learn very quickly that's what they have to do. The Dodgers are a really good team in the season, right? But years ago, you had your chance when you had Kershaw at his best. But Kershaw couldn't beat the Cardinals. So who is going to step up for you guys? Who? Don't act like you're coming into the season, this is it, right? That you got dominant aces and you got Garrett Cole and you got Verlander. Like, at least I can see when you're at Houston, Houston had a team where you're like, wow, they got some dominant pitchers coming in here. Like, this is a scary freaking team. You have one pitcher and a bunch of older guys, right? In Kershaw and Maeda. Who is coming into this season saying, wow, the Dodgers pitching staff is scary? It's just, I just can't with the ego of the Dodger fans. So I want to know what makes the Dodgers so amazing. I want to know from you fans, what makes this Dodger team so fantastic? Explain to me. Because you haven't won. You haven't done anything to prove that you can get a championship yet. So what makes them not beatable in the season? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why can't the Diamondbacks win 90-something games and the Dodgers go back 5 to 10 games? Why can't that happen? I just want to know that. Why can't a guy happen? Like, why can't an injury happen and the Dodgers go back? Why can't all those players not play to their potential? Why can't Cody Bellinger get hurt? I just can't stop laughing at how the Dodgers think that it's in the bag already. Okay? And then the other thing, if you look at the Cleveland Browns, right, coming into this season, they had Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Kareem Hunt coming back in the middle of the year. It just looked like, holy shit, this team on paper, who's going to stop them? That's why you play the game, right? Because at that point, other teams are hungry. Pittsburgh lost all their players in football, and they still did just as good as the Browns, if not better. You play the game on the field. I don't care what stats you have and what all this freaking analytical shit that these people do. At the end of the day, you want to win championships, you got to pitch, you got to be gritty, you got to be tough. And then last year, the Nationals deserved it. They got rid of Harper, who did not deserve half of the money that guy got. Philadelphia suffered for it because they had no pitching. Washington invested in their pitchers. They were smart. They had guys like Kendrick, who was clutch. They had guys like Soto, who came up. They had guys like Randon, who just didn't have to worry about having that worry like Harper had, like that. So he just played the game, right? All the fans were on Harper when he was in the playoffs. All the fans were on Harper saying, you got to do this. You got to win for us. You got to do this. And all the pressure was on him. And that's why they couldn't win. That's why they couldn't make the playoffs. For the Philadelphia Phillies, when he went there, all the pressure was on Philly and Kapler, right? But the Nationals just sat back, took their time. They looked horrible to start the first couple months. Nobody had them, and they hit their stride, right? It looked like the Braves were going to do great. The Mets had DeGrom. The Mets had Syndergaard, right? It looked just like the Phillies when, if you looked at their lineup coming into the season of Harper and Hoskins and Segura, you're like, holy shit, this team looks great. McCutchen, Realmuto, who they signed, you're like, wow, how could they lose? It just gets to me how all these stats are out and everything, and people still haven't learned that don't mean shit. At the end of the day, you better pitch. And if the Dodgers don't get a pitcher, I don't care if they get Mookie Betts or not. They're not going to win, even if they get to the championship. It's not going to happen. So it's either bust or championship. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.